September, it's Urban Garden Week for the newsletter, and I'm just going to give you a quick glimpse of some of the things that are happening around the urban garden. We have in our greenhouse, in our new greenhouse, which we've still got loads of ideas and things to do, we have ripe tomatoes, and we have beans flowering, and we have celery coming out our ears and parsley coming out our ears, and peas beginning to flower, and lettuces, and we have soldier flies hatching, the ones that have overwintered, sitting in the bucket over the worm farm. The worms are very active in the worm farm. There's all through the winter there have been a few soldier flies being harvested from the soldier fly farm, but not a lot, and now that the soldier fly adults are hatching from that bucket, I saw some hatch this morning, we'll soon have soldier fly larvae in the soldier fly farm. We'll do another serious look in here in a few weeks when we've done a few more things. And the daikon you saw Tess planting a month ago, I think just a little over a month now. The daikon looks amazing. The rocket, the lettuces, they've only been in the ground for 4 weeks. They've been planted in chicken compost. All of this has been planted into chicken compost from the chicken pen, and it's been fertilised with some rabbit droppings either in the holes under the roots or on the surface. The rabbit droppings seem to be really slow release and working really well. The beetroot behind the lettuces look as if they're growing well too. The garlic and the leeks are just going in there now. The rocket's ready to start harvesting, and the Asian greens mix is ready to start picking. These are the carrots. So the urban garden is coming along really well. We're going to go and have a look at the chickens now. Okay, so we've had a request to show you our urban garden chicken system in a little bit more detail. The chickens are the heart of this whole urban garden. So I've just given them some perennial comfrey. They're fighting over the flowers and the snails in it by the look of it. These are leg bars. Okay, so what goes into this deep scratch yard is the chipped up tagasasti branches that are left over from the rabbit food. So the rabbits eat the leaves and bark, and we chip up what's left, and it comes into here along with biochar, which is made from the dried tagasasti chips as well. So you can see here the chickens I've just put a whole lot of fresh chip and biochar in here, and the chickens have very quickly just mixed it all up and scratched it. They eat the biochar too, which improves their digestive function. So we've got a pen here which is about 2.5 metres by 2 metres with corrugated iron round the bottom, and we just fill it up with all the tagasasti chips from the rabbits, and they very quickly turn it into compost. They've got a water trough, they've got a container with oyster grit in it, they've also got they've got some roosts in here. They've got a grandpa's feeder, which is essential for keeping sparrows and rats out of the food. They've also got a diatomaceous earth bath over here, and they've got a couple of nesting boxes here, and they're laying really well for us. Oh, she laid an egg for you. So essentially, and then of course greens. Every day they get loads of greens. At this time of the year there's puha and tagasasti and evergreen comfrey and all kinds of weeds, chickweed. There are lots of weeds and herbs and stuff we're wild harvesting is going in here for them at the moment. We usually give them greens twice a day. And out of here comes several cubic metres a year of compost, which we use to plant the veggie garden with, and we use in the greenhouse. The key thing I would have to say about this compost is that it's very, very low in calcium, because the chickens strip the calcium out of their food and it goes into their eggs and their bodies. So we add a kilo of nanacal or lime into this compost heap every week. One thing I forgot to tell you about the chicken yard is that it has a roof. This doesn't work without a roof. It just gets boggy and anaerobic and smelly, but if you have a roof over it, then you can control the moisture on the floor and it stays aerobic and it's not smelly at all, and the chickens are quite happy. You can tell by their combs. This is, the soldier fly farm isn't producing a lot of soldier fly larvae at the moment. That's the idea. The soldier fly farm and the greenhouse will provide these chickens with their protein. So we're fermenting whole grain, whole organic grain. This is whole organic fermented wheat. And we're adding chicken minerals to it and seaweed meal. The chicken minerals and the seaweed meal are really, really important for to have the chickens laying.